Joy? Joy is telling us that the area is covered by water bodies. And I'm asking, how can the presence of water bodies attract settlement? Yes. Yes, Elisha. Elisha?
There is enough resources for the people. It means they are not limited. It can help the people.
Elisha, you have a good point. You speak up. Yes?
There's presence of water bodies. It enables the people have enough resources.
Yes. Yes, that one is from Elisha, that when you have water bodies, you have enough resources. So in other words, those water bodies are used for fishing. Very good. Those water bodies are used. Yes, Mukama Swaibu. Swaibu?
There is also well-developed transport facilities that have attracted.
Yes, like? It's true, the area has developed transport network. Transport network, like which one and which one? Yes. Which types of transport are well developed in the Central Plateau? Yes, Irene. Yes, Irene.
The area is surrounded by water bodies which attract farmers.
Thank you. That one has already been mentioned. Thank you very much. Let me ask Chosaba. Chosaba Eileen. Yes, Chosaba.
The presence of water bodies and pasture for animals.
Yes, we have presence of water bodies and pasture for animals. Wonderful. Henry Daniel. Henry. Yes, Henry.
President.
Henry, your network is a bit confusing, but come again. Yes, Henry. Henry has a problem with network, but member, thank you. Those are some of the reasons as to why we have high population in the Central Plateau. So in other words, we are saying that when you look at the Central Plateau, you'll find out that many people stay there. Many people are there in the Central Plateau compared to the Arabs and Judah. And the reasons as to why the area has high population are some of the ones you have told me. And then when you look at my screen, one, we are saying the presence of many industries in the region. This one has attracted many people to come and stay in the region. Lydia is saying she had an answer. Thank you. You gave me good answers. You can type it, Lydia, and I will read it. Then number two, we are saying that the nature of the land, you told me that it is gently sloping, and therefore this makes settlement and construction of social and economic infrastructure easy. Number three, you people, you can type the answers. Joan is saying here, yes, teacher, type the answers. I'm going to read them. They are all good answers. Then number three, we are saying the presence of fertile soils, and these fertile soils are as a result of glaciation and river deposits. So these fertile soils have encouraged both settlement and farming. Yes, Chris is saying I've just joined. You just listen and you will catch up. The next point is the availability of conducive climate. Conducive climate. There is conducive climate, someone mentioned it. And we are saying the conducive climate we are talking about is the mild winter and then warm summer. So this conducive climate enables people to carry out farming, and it again favors settlement. Then another reason as to why the Swiss Plateau, why it has high population, it is because of the mountainous nature. It is because of the mountainous nature of other parts. When you look at Jura, when you look at Arabs members, we said, for example, Arabs is mountainous, and therefore that kind of relief cannot favor settlement. And when you look at Jura, remember we said that one covers only 10%. Therefore, the nature of the land of the other two parts, that nature of the land does not favor settlement. So that's the reason as to why the Swiss Plateau, which is almost flat, we have said it is almost flat, it is undulating and gently sloping. Therefore, the nature of the Swiss Plateau encourages or attracts high settlement. And people are typing favorable climate, thank you. We have mentioned that. Let me read your answers. Then someone is saying, explain to me about transport. We have said that it has high developed transport network of road, rail, and air. All those answers you are giving me, they are right. Then Serugo is saying there is mining which provides employment to the people, but mining is not all that of, mining is a bit limited, but it is there. It also attracts settlement. So members, all those answers you are giving me, they are the reasons as to why the Central Plateau has high population compared to the other parts. And other many points you are typing. Members, when you compare the Swiss, for example, when you compare the Central Plateau and Arabs, I've told you, you will find that the Central Plateau has the highest population, and yet the Arabs covers the biggest part. So now I want us to look at the reasons as to why the Arabs, which covers the biggest part, why is it that it has a low population? We have looked at the reasons as to why the Central Plateau has a high population. Now I want us to look at the reasons. Members, if you can be able to see what has been displayed on the screen, I want us to look at the reasons as to why the Arabs has a low population. New members who have just joined in, I can see people are saying, I've just joined in, I don't know where to start from. We are looking at the physical regions of Switzerland. And we have said that the Central Plateau has the highest population. And we have looked at the reasons as to why the Central Plateau has the highest population. Someone is asking me, teacher, what's the meaning of Arabs? Members, who can answer this one? Let me see. What is the meaning of Arabs? Let me see. What is the meaning of Arabs? Who can give the answer? Abigail, can you help this member? What is the meaning of Arabs? Abigail? Let me ask Matthias. Matthias, one of us is asking, what is the meaning of Arabs? What suitable answer can you give? Because we don't want to leave some of our friends behind. Yes, Matthias? Let me see. Who can tell us what Arabs? Yes, Chrissy. Chrissy Agnes. Chrissy.
Yes.
Someone is asking, what is the meaning of Arabs?
Alps. This is not that. It is a mountainous region occupying 60% of the total land area of Switzerland.
Very good.
Yeah.
So that means someone who's asking what is Arabs, maybe he or she has just joined.
Yes.
And only to help her is, we are saying that Switzerland is covered by 3 physical regions. The first one is Jura, which covers 10%. The second one is the Central Plateau, which covers only 30%. And the third one is the Arabs, which covers the biggest part. And this is 60%. And 2, we say that Arabs is a mountainous region. It is a mountainous region compared to the other 2. Are we together?
Yes.
So let us now go to the reasons as to why the Arabs, which is the biggest part, the Arabs, which is the biggest part, members, why do you think it has a low population density compared to the Swiss Plateau? Yes, people are putting up their hands. Let me see. Let me see. People are putting up their hands. Why do you think, what are the reasons that, yes, who can tell us? Just suggest the reasons. Yes, people are putting up their hands. Let me ask. Joshua Mungusi Forever, that is the name. Joshua.
Yes.
What do you think the Arabs has the lowest population?
I think the Alps have the lowest population density.
Yes.
Due to the very low temperature limiting agriculture. Can I repeat?
Yes, that last part especially. Yes.
Okay. I think the Alps have the lowest population density.
Yes.
Due to very low temperature.
Yes.
Limiting agriculture and other activities.
Very good. That is from Joshua. He's saying that the Arabs has a low population density because of the nature of climate, because of the nature of the area. If you can look at the Arabs, it is mountainous. So most of the time, this area has a problem of temperature. We said that in the Central Plateau, the climate, they have like a mild climate. We have mild winter and then warm summers. But when you compare this one with the Arabs, then the type of climate that is there does not favor settlement. And therefore, that limits the amount or the number of people that stay in the Arabs. Yes, Lillian. Lillian, Lydia, your hand is up.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
The Alps is made up of complex fold ranges,
Yes.
which do not favor the settlement of people, while the Swiss.
Yes, yes. Yes,
Well,
Lydia.
the first one is made
Yes.
up of is having a flat range.
Very good. Lydian has it better. She's saying that the Alps has complex, rugged mountains. And that is true. The Alps is made up of complex, rugged mountains, and these ones make it hard for transport. And therefore, it becomes hard for people to stay there. Very good. Yes, let me see. Anita K. Anita's hand is up. And when I give you a chance and you don't talk, people complain, teacher, I had the answer, you did not speak on me. So Anita, now it is your chance, yes? Anita? Anita, come again. Yes, Anita. Let me leave Anita and I go to Mukama Swipe. Yes, Mukama.
I think the
Mukama? Mukama, can you hear me?
yes, teacher.
Yes.
I think the Alps have low population because of their glacial erosion and the decomposition features such as the pyramidal peaks that discourage the settlement of people.
Very good. Mukama is telling us that because of the nature of the land in the Alps, which is mountainous and rugged, then they have a problem of glaciation. And this glaciation cannot attract people to settle in such areas. And that is the reason as to why the Swiss Alps has low population. Very good. Then Abigail Diaz. Diaz?
Yes, I think my answer is kind of related to Lillian's.
Yes.
It has poor transport and communication, which makes it hard to transport goods and services. So that's why human settlement is really rare there, I guess.
Exactly. Thank you. She's also talking about the type of transport, which is very complicated due to the rugged nature of the land. Very good. Chosaba Irene. Irene? Yes, people are giving me good answers. Yes, Irene. Irene? When you finish giving me the answer, you just put down your hand so that I can give chance to other people. Yes, Joshua Mungusa. Mungusu? Yes, Joshua? Joshua's hand is up and it is your chance. Joshua, as if you have other people behind you. Let me leave Joshua, he has problems. Yes, Joan? Joan? Then there is someone called Darrison. Darrison, this is your first chance. Use it. Yes, yes, Darrison? Darrison, can you give us your answer? Darrison, we are saying, why do you think are the reasons as to why is it that the Arabs have low population? Yes, Matthias. Matthias?
Due to
Joanne, you're making noise for us. Joanne, you're making noise for us. Yes, Matthias. Joanne, can you please help us? And Mukama Swaibu.
Due to the landslides that kill people and destroy property.
Yes, Matthias.
Due to the landslides that destroy people's property and kill them.
Yes, Matthias is telling us that because of the nature of the land, the place experiences landslides. We have talked of glaciation. So all those ones are not favorable for human settlement. Yes, Josawa. Josawa, Mukama Swaibu, how I pray that you can stop that noise. Yes, Josawa.
Hello. The presence of poor road infrastructure.
Come again?
The presence of poor road infrastructures.
Yes. Road network is a problem in the Swiss Arabs. Very good. Thank you, members, for all those points you have raised. Now, when we go back to my screen, I also have some reasons. I have some reasons. Members, can you be able to read from the screen? Yes, how many can read from the screen what has been displayed? Yes, can you be able to read from the screen? Yes, people are putting up their hands and that is an indication of yes. So we are saying that the first reason is the presence of barren soils, which are thin, stony, and infertile. So this area, the Arabs, the area has barren soils, and such soils discourage both farming and settlement. The mountains have barren soils. They are rocky and therefore cannot support agriculture. Then number two, we can say that the Arabs, the region experiences wild and harsh climate. That one, you mentioned it. The climate is harsh, and especially in winter season. In winter season, the temperatures fall below 0 degrees, even to the negative. You know what happens when temperatures fall below 0? Therefore, such climate is not conducive for human settlement. And therefore, people opt to live in the central plateau where the climate is favorable. Members, number 3 is that there is the presence of complex rugged mountains. That one, someone mentioned it. And we said that this complexity of the mountains makes transport very complicated. Therefore, people have a problem of transport. And these are the good points you have raised. Members, from there, I want us also to look at the mineral resource. I want us to look at the mineral resource. Someone is asking, Arnold is saying, teacher, can soils be barren? Yes, we are saying the soils are barren. And why are they barren? It's because they have been acted upon by glaciation. So in other words, they are not favorable for farming. Arnold, yes, the soils are barren. They are not productive, in other words. Yes, I also want us to look at the mineral resource of Switzerland. Yes, now we have covered the population within the 3 physical regions, and therefore now I want us to look at the mineral resources of Switzerland. When we talk about Switzerland, and then we go to the mineral resource, how is it there? How is it in Switzerland? Members, in Switzerland, we say, someone is saying I'm too speedy. I'm sorry for that. It seems I'm too speedy. Is it true? Members, I took time to explain about population. And those people who are complaining about notes, we are going to send whatever is displayed here to our Google Classroom. Let me reduce on the speed and say that we were talking about the population of Switzerland. And we said that many people stay in the Central Plateau. And we looked at the reasons as to why the Central Plateau has high population. You know, when you are serving many people, you have to balance. Let me balance the boat now. So we said the Central Plateau has high population, or it is densely populated because of some reasons, and we highlighted the reasons. We said the Central Plateau has many industries, and therefore they attract many people. 2, we said the nature of the land is undulating. That one attracts many people. Then we talked about the fertile soils. We looked at the conducive climate, then the nature of the soils, and then last year we talked about well-developed transport. Then from there, we looked at the reasons as to why the Arabs have low population. We said it is because of the nature of the soils. We said the soils are barren. 2, we talked about the harsh climate. Another point, we talked about the rugged nature of the mountains. We talked about the transport problem. We talked about the issues caused by glaciation. And now, I beg that we go to the mineral resource because of time. We also look at the mineral resource of Switzerland. Members, the mineral resource, we say, Switzerland is poorly endowed with mineral resource. What do we mean there? That there are few minerals in Switzerland. In other words, when they ask you about Switzerland, it has all other good things, but it has a problem of limited resource. We are saying that the country is almost totally lacking minerals. And the only reliable mineral resource, the most reliable mineral resource in Switzerland is salt. Salt is the mineral that is in abundance in Switzerland. If you compare, for example, Switzerland and Uganda, and remember Switzerland is a developed country, but here in Uganda, we have many minerals. You know them, the minerals we have in Uganda. But here we are saying that Switzerland has a problem of minerals, and the most reliable mineral is salt. And this salt is mined from the Rhine Valley. Members, if you have had a chance to look at the map of Switzerland, you know where River Rhine is, you know where River Rhone is. So we are saying, members, you can look at this map that has been displayed on the screen. Can you look at that map? We are saying that the most reliable mineral is salt, and it's got from the Rhine Valley. Members, if I'm sure you can see where River Rhine is, and then River Rhone. And when you check at the key, you can see the symbol that shows the mineral we have mentioned, and that is salt. Therefore, the most reliable mineral in Switzerland is salt, and it is mined near the Rhine Valley, near Basel, and then the Rhone Valley near Bex. Members, I'm sure you can look at the map. This time I'm not speedy. Can you see this place? You first go and check the symbol that shows salt. Around here, you can see. Can you be able to identify that mineral we are talking about on the map? So that is salt. That is salt. And we have said that that is the major mineral mined in Switzerland. But it is not only salt that is mined in Switzerland. There are other minerals. We have other minerals in Switzerland. We have other minerals in Switzerland. Look at the map. You look at the map. Can you identify other minerals, members? Can you identify other minerals from the map apart from salt? What else do you see? What else do you see from the map? Using that map? Let me see those people who can. Have you seen the map? Yes, people have started typing. People are saying they can see gold. Maria is seeing iron. Yes, yes, people are seeing the minerals. Very good. So we are saying it's not only salt that is mined in Switzerland, but we have other minerals. For example, anthracite. Can you be able to identify that? We have other minerals like iron ore. Yes, we have other minerals. Let me see if people can easily identify the minerals. Yes, we have oil. Good. Muiz is saying, yes, I can see oil. Yes, those are other minerals that are mined in Switzerland. But majorly, we are saying that Switzerland is not well endowed with many minerals. Those you are identifying, they are in small quantities. Members, I want you to mark this. Those other minerals, they are in small quantities. And therefore, the mineral that is mostly mined in Switzerland is salt. So members, I want you to observe that map, and I request you kindly that during your free time, you draw that map. That is my activity that I've given you. I want you to draw that map and then put in those minerals deposits. I want us to end here and wish you a nice evening. Thank you. Thank you very much. Members, you go and copy that map and put in the minerals. Thank you.
Bye. 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 See you. Bye. See you in the